love tourists to come into our country and bring foreign exchange, but we ourselves don't live and love the natural world that bring the tourists. Ama mnafikiria nyinyi kuna kitu mlifanya ndo tourists wapende country yenu? There is nothing, it's just geographical luck. Mliangukia tu bahati kwa wa Afrika. See, unaona sasa kama huko most of these gari zenye mnaona zikizunguka huko ndani, I'm pretty sure they are mostly foreigners who are coming to see our natural world and natural organisms. It's not ours in the first place. Sisi ni part of it, pia sisi ni natural. Sijui tulifika wapi tukajitenga, tukakuwa sasa sisi tuko kando, sisi tunaangalia wanyama. Si wenyewe pia ni wanyama wanavaa manguo. Let's be honest waku. Hawa say wanakuja Afrika juu kwao kumeharibiwa. Kumeharibiwa na nini? Kumeharibiwa na development. Development inaharibu mazingira. Tusidanganyane. That's the bare truth. Kwa kama unafikiria tio mzungu amekuja country yetu juu anatupenda, anatuletea pesa, foreign exchange. Mzungu amekuja country yenu juu systems za kwao zimemchosha. Systems zenye bado zinakuwa hapa kwenu, na zikifika mali zimefika kwao, hata nyinyi mtakuwa mmechoshwa. Sijui mbona mnapenda kuuziwa narrative ati wazungu wako na pesa. Yes, country inaweza kuwa country ni tajiri, yes. Acha nikuexplainie hivi. Kuna difference ya country yenye iko na billionaires kidogo na maskini wengi, na yenye iko na millionaires wengi na maskini average. Very big difference. So when you look at these two countries, moja yes ni tajiri juu iko na mabillionaires, but these billionaires wako solo msee, wengine wote ni watumikaji. This is the same scenario na hapa kwetu. Watu wako na pesa mingi ni kidogo, na watu wako na pesa hakuna ni wengi. So unashindwa, who distributed this wealth? Wazungu wanaweza kuwa wanaumia kushinda wa Afrika. Ni venye wa Afrika wanafikiria umaskini ni mbaya. Yes, umaskini ni mbaya, but umaskini ni mbaya. Wewe nani alikuambia uliumbwa kuwa tajiri? Na utajiri ni nini in the first place? Sasa nyinyi mko busy kwa masoko, unatafuta 300 yako ya leo. Hao jamaa ndo wamerealize sasa hii dunia mambo na pesa hata sio kitu. Ndio wako huko. Hawajisumbui na pesa juu walishagundua pesa ni makaratasi. The fact that Africans will continue using systems that are guided by foreigners will continue being enslaved. Watu kwanga tu wanazoa, alafu wanakuja na nyuma they pretend to be helping you with the UK and USA and all the nonsense stuff. Wanawapea kidogo, nyinyi mnaona wazungu ni wazuri, wanatupeanga pesa zao. But nyuma ya mlango mse, if you believe ati President Ruto na government yake ndo wametuibia pesa zetu, raise up your hand, because I don't believe so. Those guys hawana mali yenye inaweza tosha mali yao watu wote mse. 50 million plus. The real oppressor was never inside the boundaries. The real oppressor ni ule wa kukuja. And the time these guys will come back, they'll find mmetengana, mmepigania mabaki na president wenyu mpaka hakuna kitu kwa port. Hata port yenye wanakuja kuiba hakuna kitu. And trust me, they'll come back. They'll be back, and it's not a very long time. And to be honest, they have to start with religion. Sijui Mungu wa Israeli, watarudi. And then we'll see where the God of Israel will come and save Africa again. I thought this story ends with Africa liberated. I thought this story ends with us rising up much above the white man. But supposedly, we are still in his systems. The same system that subjugate us. Yani tulibaki kwa system za mzungu mpaka arudi msee. That's what I'm saying. So wacha tuongee tu ukweli fulani. Zile family zilitucolonize ziliendanga hivyo na hiyo wealth yetu. Hakuna kitu iliai happen. Hivyo ndo alitajirikanga. There is no absolute God mwenye ati alikuja akawapunish. No. Na tena wakirudi na wafaulu watazoa tu zote na waende nazo. Tena turudi tena tuanze walitufanya mbaya kama Waafrika, walitufanya mbaya. But ni sisi wenyewe hatuna unity. Where is our unity as Africans? We clearly lack a common language as black people. We clearly lack unity everywhere. Look at the history of black men. We have never united. And that's the only problem. The white supremacy has gained its much power because of the African division. I believe that before the white supremacy, it was the black supremacy. And this supremacy, despite it having its challenges, these are some plants, when they touch your skin, you feel ouchy. Ouch! Despite the black supremacy having its negative effects, it did not leave the world with such negative effects as the white supremacy. Racism is all over against black people for nothing. And this clearly shows the level of incompetence on these white minds. How do you hate someone simply because of their color? Someone that is most probably intelligent than you. Someone that is maybe freer than you in this modern world. You hate them for their color and beliefs that were just indoctrinated into your fucking mind. That clearly sounds like incompetence. And the fact that it's very widespread in the white people clearly shows that the government is clearly in control of every narrative. And then supposedly, that's life as humans. The most intellectually capable organism on this universe. That's who we are. Living in wars every day, killing each other without the essence of hunger. Killing each other for burial. And then supposedly, we want to justify it with legal nonsense. I want to be honest with you. First of all, everyone who is alive has basic objective rights to life. Despite him being any race, any color, any size, any shape, any figure, their absolute rights to life exist. Because you didn't manifest the life, did you? The fact that Netanyahu is just killing children as if they are chickens. Not even chickens deserve to be killed. Because your life, Netanyahu, and the life of a chicken, you have no difference. Because the only difference I see is your body shape and maybe your mental capabilities. That's the only difference. But both of you all found yourselves just here. No one really accounted for his existence before. So no one is accountable of eliminating anyone from this universe, despite any mistake. And you guys, you are supposed to understand one thing. Death ain't a punishment. Nani alitudanganya death ni punishment? In fact, the fact that you guys decide to give out a, how do they call it, a death sentence to criminals who have big charges, you are helping these guys. You are clearly helping them, because this death, you are killing him. You are taking him somewhere you'll go to in future times. So you have just eased his pathways. You have reduced his regrets for the falls. How about putting him in jail for the rest of his life and let him suffer mentally? Killing someone is not punishing them. It never will be. You're just making them reincarnate in the next life. So you did nothing. Essentially, you just destroyed your morals with the natural universe. Bro, you can imagine Palestine is being cleansed. As in, they're eliminating everyone. They don't need anyone existing. You can imagine a process where your existence as a person is a threat to other people. That clearly sounds fucked up, because the Palestinians have nowhere to go on this fucking universe, despite Israelites not being the original owners of these lands. That sounds fucked up. And Kenyans, you need to hear me. The fact that mmeanza ubeshe na Israel, you'll have no one to blame in future. Palestine have no one to blame. They thought they were helping someone who needed some help. But honestly, what yielded up? USA needs to take charge of its own government. The citizens who very much claim to have the power need to take their power back and take charge, because these pedophiles are destroying our lives and will finally call it fate. Capitalism will never yield equal distribution. It will never. Because it's a system based on discrimination. It's a system based on exploitation. It's a system that need us to constantly be consuming, and the US and the Western countries to constantly be producing at a price charge. But who said we are here for consumption? These political people that we are putting in power, trust me, they'll kill us. They'll make us extinct, because they are the most people who are funding AIs. Let's see, what's the future for AI? What do you believe is the future for AI? This is the most important, or not important, the most vital development humanity has ever invented. But let's be honest, we are celebrating humanity has invented something good, but we are not looking at the future, the far end future, in such a way that no competent robot with advanced capability than human beings will just be there submissive to you guys as you offer it your instructions. That will never happen. The robots will kill us all, and we will become extinct as an organism, despite us having our own reincarnatory characteristic. You die here, you are given birth in the other place. But when robots are in control, do you think that will continue? Because they'll take charge of everyone. The same way the bogus men took charge of Africa. You'll have no way to retaliate. And that's when we'll call it fate. When we clearly see our own destruction on a fucking natural world.